Hey, I'm Trent from Seabellies, and you're watching the AU Review. Yeah, rehearsing. We're starting our biggest tour ever tomorrow, actually, in Brisbane, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time we've gone almost right round in one hit, so it's going to be interesting.
Is there anywhere in particular you're looking forward to playing? It's been a while.
Yeah, we're going to WA, which we haven't been for a couple of years now, quite a few years, and Adelaide too, which we haven't been too regular with for the last while. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we fare there now.
Yeah. How did it go in the last run?
In Adelaide.
WA.
Yeah, it was good. We went there for, was it one movement? Is that
That's the one.
Yeah. So it was good. It was a blast. I passed out.
You're here to promote, you're doing the tour to promote the new record. Let's talk a little bit about that. It's been out for about a month now. How have you found the reception to be so far?
Yeah, I mean, people have been mostly kind, It's a bit of a different record for us than the first one. The first one was, came out of our sort of the period where we were trying to impress everyone, trying to impress all these labels, writing songs that may not have come as natural to us. But this album, we were kind of in a bubble, and it was more enjoyable for us to do it that way. We wrote it in Melbourne and half of it in Berlin, so it was good.
There's two great places for some creative inspiration, perhaps.
Yeah, well, I think we're from Newcastle, so I think the first album's a lot more sunny and a little poppier, and this one, we're in sort of darker cities and access to a lot more different music and stuff, out of our comfort zones. So I think the record sounds that way.
Is there anything, when you talk about music outside your comfort zone, is there anything in particular that you can point to that may have kind of pushed you down that rabbit hole, per se?
Definitely. Well, look, I wrote, the album's basically, it's a love and loss album. It's a 50-50 split. Kind of really wanted to write an album about both sides of that coin, and at the time I was in a long-term relationship and pretty happy, and I was imagining a lot of the songs for the first time. I was writing out of my experience, like outside of my parameters of my experience. So, but in the middle of tracking the record, I got smashed. I got my heart broken badly, and I ran away from the record completely.
And that's when you went to Berlin?
Well, I went to Uganda of all places first.
Wow.
I just said, sorry band, I can't finish this yet, so I ran away to Africa.
Wow.
And then by the time I was feeling alright, Berkfinger, the producer of the album, was living in his studio at Berlin, so I just went straight there and we finished it there.
What sent you to Uganda? Was there anything specifically there? Or were you just literally, did you point at a map and go, I want to go as far away from here as possible?
Well, I was just so sick of myself wallowing and stuff. I'm like, come on, man. And so I thought, I'll go and see some proper hardship. And so I went to
get perspective.
Yeah, perspective. So I went to an orphanage and lived there for like 4 or 5 weeks. And
wow.
Yeah, that fixed me. Felt ridiculous after the first week of being there. Like, what is my problem? I got my heart broken. So what? So after that, I was straight back to Berlin.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a cool way to do it. I mean, apart from getting the heartbroken bit, but to get to spend that time, that's got to be something that inspired you as well.
It did. Well, I mean, it didn't have any effect on the music. Because most of the songs were done. I did rewrite some of the songs, like those imagined lost songs, then became reality. So I had to rewrite them after they were originally tracked.
Yeah.
Kind of lyrically, anyway. Yeah, I forget the question.
Well, that kind of Africa inspiring.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was an inspiration in that it allowed me to kick my ass and go back and finish the record.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been able to finish it without that, but it wasn't the inspiration of the music. I didn't go all sting or anything.
One thing I did want to ask was, there was quite a long time between records, and it seems like it's simply because there was a lot that happened for you guys.
Yeah. I think after the first record, we realised we'd been touring for 5 years straight, and we needed a break. So we all took off overseas in different directions, and then after about 3 or 4 months, we all ended up in Berlin and started, finishing the album. which was really good. We had the break, we couldn't sort of stay away for too long. Yeah.
So what have you got in store for the shows? Any surprises?
More sober me. They're heaps harder to play. They're way more difficult songs to play. A lot more challenging, a bit more programming.
Yeah.
Melodies, for me, I don't know why I did it to myself, but they're very big intervals, and it's a lot more of a dynamic album. So a live show has a lot more quiet spots and loud spots. Our shows used to just go bang from start to finish. So it's a bit more varied.
Yeah, well, those are the shows I remember. And it's going to be great to see you back up there. And you've got some bands that you're touring with as well.
We do. We're playing with a lot of locals. We kind of like doing the local vibe around the place. It's nice to see what the local acts everywhere can do.
And looking forward to 2014. What have you guys got in store?
Yeah, well, we do this tour right up until New Year's, so we'll sort of have a little break after this tour, and then look at the next single and another tour. Just keep touring through the summer. And then I think we'll look to, hopefully get back overseas. It's been a few years since we've done that now, so.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck with the tour. I hope it goes really well. And thanks for taking time to talk to us today.
Thank you very much.